Hi, I'm Matthew Adell, the Chief Digital Officer of Native Instruments. It's very nice to be talking to SYNTH Anatomy. Thanks for having me today. I'm going to show you a little bit about sounds.com. So we are in a large convention center, so the internet is a little slower than we would like, and that's important to state because one of the key elements of how we judge our success with sounds.com is how rapidly a music producer, a podcast creator, or someone who needs music for their YouTube video can get in during their creative flow, get exactly what they need as quickly as possible, and get back to their creative flow. It's not our job to keep you here, it's actually our job to get the user what they need as quickly as possible so that we don't interrupt the creative flow. So what you see here is the signed in state for the user. The price is $9.95, actually $9.99 a month. We're beta in the US right now, but will be available throughout Europe in the coming weeks with a similar price point depending on the currency exchange. And what you see here at the top is our hero image. These are featured suppliers. Here we've got Hank Shockley, a Public Enemy, who joined the program before we launched. It's really exciting. These feature suppliers and special packs, and I'm just going to click through here. And here we have from Hank Shockley a slightly weird load right there. Look into that. And all the content that Hank Shockley has provided us. He actually was interviewed yesterday. Everything that he's delivered features special distortion elements he's been working on. He's really into distortion right now. And here is, I don't know if we can hear in here, but you can play each and every sound, and this is really key to our value proposition. We want to move away from the idea that the user has to download a whole sound pack, 30 sounds, 300 sounds. I've seen some with 3,000 sounds. That's simply not useful. It gets on your hard drive, takes up a lot of space on our solid state drives. The point of sounds.com is that you can just get the exact sounds you want. So if I've previewed a number of sounds and I really like this one, my options here are I can add it, in which case it's moved to save over here. I'm going to show that to you in a moment. Or I can go directly to download that file, and it comes into my download folder on my browser. Over here in saved is everything I as a user has saved. It's always here for me. Even if I choose to turn off my subscription for a month and come back, this is the user's library. This is fully searchable, it's filterable and sortable, so even if a user's been with us for years and has thousands, maybe tens of thousands of sounds in here, this is much easier to manage than a giant pile of sounds on your hard drive. We really hope to educate users that there's no need anymore to put all this on your hard drive, to back it up, to have a bunch of drives everywhere in your life. This is now your personal collection of sounds for production and use. Here is what the user has downloaded, and again, this is a permanent state. This will always be here for the user. So if you're, whoa, what just happened? There we go. So if the user remembers, oh, I had that great kick when I did this track, but I don't have the original sound file now, and it's time for me to do a remix or deliver stems to someone else, you can just come back here and all your stuff will be neatly organized and waiting for you. Even if you cancel your subscription for a month and come back, your collection, your sound is always here.
How is this license program? When you cancel it, you are still the holder of it? Or?
Absolutely. That's a great question. Everything the user gets in terms of loops and samples from sounds.com belongs to the user forever. There's no DRM. If you cancel it, the stuff you downloaded is still yours. But we really believe that part of the value of what we're delivering is not just the sound files, which are incredible. We have incredible suppliers, but also that it's always here for you. Your machine crashes, you get a new machine. You don't have to manage all this stuff yourself, which we think is a huge hassle. And very, very soon, there'll be a VST plugin version of this so that it's all drag and droppable right within your DAW and your production environment. So we think that convenience is key value.
So what could be the future of it? Can we see synth presets or
You are a smart man, and I think your imagination is serving you very well. We're not talking about it yet, but I think what you just described, you can imagine that we're going to be there in a matter of months, not a matter of years.
I heard also from many contact library forums, people love to see third-party libraries in it.
Yes, I would love that too. In fact, we already know that there are over 6,000 user-created contact instruments being shared online, and we're really excited about bringing that all together in one place.
And is how about integration with Machina now, or with?
Yeah, we actually have a Machina integration already working in Berlin as a test. It shows up right in the device screens. It shows up in the software on your computing device as well. And we're working on Machina and complete control and keyboard integration. Again, I think you'll see that by the spring. We think that's really compelling, so that you not only don't have to get out of your creative flow, but stuff that you haven't even seen before can be available to you right there. The power of our search, which is really key, will also be functioning with inside the devices and inside the hardware. So let's say I want to look for dirty bass. Whoops, I'm going to actually spell bass correctly. Thank you very much. So here you have all the releases, and you have about 2,000 sounds that fit this category. We've developed our own MIR technology at Native Instruments, so we're not relying only on the metadata that the suppliers provide us, but rather there's effectively a robot that listens to every single song, or loop, or sample on its way into the system and creates a whole universe of searchable data around the music. The robot even knows if it's a crash or a ride. The robot knows if the hi-hat is open or closed. It's incredibly impressive. And then 2,000 sounds is still not very helpful, right? That's too much to go through while I'm in the middle of writing a song. So here I can go to whether I'm looking for loops or one-shots. Let's say I'm only looking for one-shots. Here I've just brought it down to 682 sounds. I happen to know that I'm working on a remix that's in F. And now I've got a totally manageable 58 dirty bass sounds that might be useful in my creative process. And we measure how quickly someone can get through previewing. It should take someone less than 2 minutes to be able to preview these 58 sounds and then go ahead and download the 1, 2, or 3, or 4 that they think is right for their production.
What happens when you don't have internet?
So on the web right now, obviously, this endpoint will not work. But we've built a cloud service, and we understand that many producers don't want to be online all the time. So the integrations in Machina, in the hardware, in the devices, will be cacheable. And the VST plugin. So it'll update itself when you are online, and when you're not online, it will remember and retain the entire state of the last time it updated itself and cache everything for your convenience when you're not connected.
Okay. So the future of it is will be big, with maybe presets, contact instruments. So it's only the beginning.
This is only the beginning. It's the beta. It's really incredible. We've got some colleagues over here who actually wrote the software. These guys didn't write the first line of code until June of this year. We didn't take delivery of the first sound until about 100 days ago. We've added 100,000 sounds since we launched 7 days ago. We are not messing around, and it's growing really fast.
And what is your period for new stuff? Is it weekly or is it monthly?
The merchandising is updated every week right now, so the features you see on the homepage, and as well here, I'm going to go to hip hop and trap. You can see we also do this merchandising work on a genre level, and this is really key. These are featured collections, some of which are free, so you don't have to be a paid user. Some of them are only available to paid subscribers, and these are created by our in-house merchandising and curation team. We think these are really exciting because this allows for collections that are across suppliers, across releases. So here actually Sean, a great colleague of mine who I've worked with for many years, created this boom bap bundle focused on getting started with making trap music. And as you can see, it's 43 sounds, so it's not too big, easy to get through, and it's everything you need if you want to make your first trap track. This kind of stuff is updated weekly, but new music actually arrives 24 hours a day. It's an automated system.
And what is your opinion about iOS integration?
What it does right now on iOS is it allows you to browse and preview, experience all the music. all the audio, add it to your saved collection, and when you're at a desktop or laptop computer, you can go ahead and download.
Create your own packs.
You can. Downloading, you can create your own packs, exactly. We're going to allow users actually to publish their own collections and share on the site very soon. But on iOS, as you probably know, there's a lot of blocks to being able to download and manage audio content properly. So really, iOS today is a preview and save mechanism where you can download later.
There's a document picker yet now available on Apple, so this could be a solution for you.
I agree, we're looking at it. It's very exciting.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming and talking to us today. Have a great NAMM.
Thank you.